Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Smackdown Live. We're here week 2, heading up to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for Smackdown Live WCW joint. But the biggest, I know we've been saying it every time we get a joint one, but it's the biggest of the year here in Bakersfield, California for the lead up. Alright, so now kicking us off with some action. We're starting where we started the last episode of Smackdown Live. We're kicking it off with the tag team Beat the Clock Challenge. The Beat the Clock Challenge, which the time was set last week by the Revival, and the time was 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Now, I ain't gonna bring up the exact to the 100th of the second time, because I don't really feel like it's even gonna be that close. Whether they win or lose, they ain't gonna be that close. All I know is it was 10 minutes 24. If we need to, we could bring up the exact time. But if either one of these two teams can get a pin, a submit, not even a count out, just a win. If they get a win in faster than 10 minutes 24 seconds, they will be your new tag team #1 contenders. And they will face off against Miz and Model at the Royal Rumble. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, the Royal Rumble is gonna be a long ass pay-per-view, so not every match is gonna make it. We'll see if the tag team championship match. Let's be ready to start this clock. Bow, the clock is off. But yeah, not every match is gonna be not every big match is gonna be done at Royal Rumble, because otherwise the pay-per-view will end up being long as hell. I mean, the Royal Rumble match itself is going to be like 40 minutes long. 30-40 minutes long. So the pay-per-view is going to end up being like, I mean, it shouldn't be I'm thinking like 2.5 hours it will end up being. Because just to think, the Elimination Chamber was 1 hour 40. So that was what? That was 5 matches? Something like that, 5 matches. And the 2 chamber matches were relatively long. So, I mean, you add in the Rumble match. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But, hey, we'll worry about that bridge when we get to it. We'll worry about crossing that bridge when we get to it. For now, we got American Alpha and the Usos fighting for their opportunity to become #1 contenders. Again, it's not about the result of the match necessarily, not as such. You can win the match and still not be #1 contenders. It is about how fast you win the match. If you are going to win the match, about how quick you do it. You want to make sure everything you do in this match has urgency behind it. Make sure it's got a little bit of behind it. So what we might do is we might just if this match does go over 10 minutes 24, as soon as it goes past that, we just leave. Like, we ain't even gonna see the rest of it, because if none of these two teams are gonna be the #1 contenders, the result doesn't matter in any shape or in any way, shape, or form. So we might just let it fly by and tell you guys the result. Uso with a kick right there to the lower abdomen of Jason Jordan, and following up with a headbutt to the gut. The Usos, this whole attitude change that they've had, it's all about them trying to get themselves new opportunities, trying to reestablish themselves, and this is an absolutely key opportunity for them to do it. This is where they can step up and actually get it done. Win this match, they got a title shot, their second of the series, and they could take it from there. But obviously, new champions Miz and Model still yet to be seen since winning the belt, but they ain't gonna be looking to let it go so easily. But they got a whole heap of teams, a whole plethora of bitches that are eyeing up their championship. So they gotta worry about that shit right there, man. It's not gonna be easy to defend, and it's not gonna be easy to take. So whoever's gonna be the tag team champions, I mean, they're gonna have to put their heart and soul on the line. That's what they're gonna have to do. Back suplex right there from Jason Jordan onto Jimmy. Oh, well, I don't know. We just gonna roll. Who should we roll with? Should we call him Jimmy? We'll do the same and call both of them Jimmy again. We'll do that. We'll roll with that. Call them both Jimmy. Right now we got Chad Gable and Jimmy in the ring, and Jimmy Uso reversing. And just like that, getting him back in charge of this match. No tag so far from Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has been watching on the outside this whole match while Jimmy Uso does the work. But maybe Jimmy Uso soon will tag in Jimmy Uso. It looked like Jimmy Uso was moving over to Jimmy Uso to try and tag Jimmy Uso in. But he couldn't get to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, however, fighting back. Again, trying to take it to Chad Gable. And a neck breaker drops him right there. And Jimmy Uso finally does get the tag into Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy Uso leaves the ring as Jimmy Uso enters the ring. Jimmy Uso is going to climb up on that top turnbuckle. Should we start a Jimmy Uso count? How many times we going to say Jimmy Uso as Jimmy Uso flies off the top rope? Connecting with Chad Gable. Referee counts it. And Chad Gable is able, bars, to kick out. Bars. I'm just dropping bars for fun though. Jimmy Uso, Chad Gable with a quick reversal, sending Jimmy over the apron. Jimmy Uso, oh, I thought he was going to springboard off that top rope. I don't know what Chad Gable was doing, but he did not take an advantage right there. And it looks like the stereo super kicks right there from Jimmy and Jimmy Uso. Well, we could say Jimmy and Jay right there, because we at least know that one of them is Jimmy and Jay. We don't need to be specific about which one. Them stereo super kicks, I thought they would have went for the pin after that. There it goes again, another super kick to the face. Chad Gable just ate 3 super kicks in under a minute. Unbelievable. Under a minute. Speaking of time and minutes, we've just hit 5 minutes in this match, and it seems like time is going a lot faster now that we know that knowing that like where they have to get to, how quick they have to win. Seems like time is just moving a little bit quicker. Will they have enough? They practically have, right now they've just hit 5 minutes, the halfway mark, so they got 5 more minutes, and it looks like they're trying to finish it early as Jimmy Uso flies over Jimmy Uso's head and connects with the Uso splash, hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, and just like that, the Usos have absolutely smashed the Revival's time in half. I forgot to even stop the time, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. They have beaten by about 4.5 minutes. Jimmy and Jay Uso with the Uso splash, defeating the former champions American Alpha. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan never really got going. You can see right there, the Uso splash got it done in the end. And the Usos, they're heading possibly to the Royal Rumble to face Miz and Mortal for the Tag Team Championships. And we have the former WWE Women's Champion, Emma, coming down to the ring. I mean, it looks kind of weird seeing her come down without a belt. She held that belt for the better part of the years, better part of the series so far. And she lost it at that chamber, just like everybody else lost their belt at the Elimination Chamber. Everywhere I look, I see people who are so quick to forget, so quick to push things to the back of their mind. So I came down here to make sure I make my statement and make my voice heard before all of you pathetic people seem to forget. I'm here to make sure that you don't forget that I held this women's belt and I held this division down for the majority of this year. I've beaten the best. Becky Lynch, this champion, I've already beaten her. And she didn't have what it took to beat me. She made Charlotte Flair tap out, a woman I already buried. So Becky, if you think you're going to hold on to that belt and I'm not going to grab that back, you have another thing coming. Let's also not forget that Paige does have the #1 contendership spot. Let's also not forget that my best friend Natalya challenged Becky Lynch just last week on Smackdown Live. Well, I'm out here to let everybody know that's not happening on my show, on my division. Now, Natalya being my best friend, she'll understand where I'm coming from here when I say she will not be facing Becky Lynch. It is in the best interest of me, your women's champion. I might not have the belt, but I'll always be your women's champion. It's in my best interest to have my best friend watching my back as soon as I get that belt back around my waist. Now, as hard as it is for everyone to understand, it's this simple. Although she is my best friend, I am the queen of that friendship, and I am the queen of the women's division, and she will do as I say. So that fight, that matchup that she's talking about, that will go to me, and I will get my belt back, and all order will be restored in the land of Emma. Well, there it goes. I mean, Emma and Natalya call themselves best friends, but Emma recently has been treating Natalya like almost like a slave. It's crazy. And also, what we have as the main event of the evening, we're here to... Wow. Oh my God. We come backstage. The camera shifted. The guys in production, they whisper in my ear. They say shit's going down backstage. We gonna shift the cameras over to there. I'm trying to announce some information. I know they're saying this is not gonna be good. My man's gonna end up all up on the furniture. It looked like JBL, same way he did last week. Finn Balor was set up by Triple H and the Collective by what looked to be their newest member, John Bradshaw Layfield. And he's attacked Finn Balor backstage, and it is not going how he would have liked. Finn Balor driving him into the little stand. This time it's the other way. JBL now is throwing your Intercontinental Champion all around backstage. Lord Jesus, there JBL goes throwing hands. And again, he's going to toss him through the door. JBL, I mean, the size difference between these dudes. JBL is an absolute, like, this dude's a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man. Finn Balor, I mean, Finn Balor could probably qualify for cruiserweight competition. But he is your Intercontinental Champion. He's got to face whoever's in front of him. And right now, JBL is the man who's put himself in front of Finn Balor. And he's absolutely... I mean, it's not even fair right now. He hit him in the head with a trash can, though. Hit him in the head with a trash can, and again, sending him out the door. Finn Balor reacting quickly, though, but not quick enough as JBL continues to put some pain. European uppercut as they both stumble out into the corridors one more time, but Finn Balor turning it around on him. This is all part of Triple H's plan. You got to think. What members of the Collective are around? Speaking of the Collective members, I was just about to announce that in the main event tonight, up next, we have the United States Championship rematch. Bobby Roode has asked for his rematch instantly. He's going to face off against Ty Dillinger for the United States Champion in tonight's main event. I said for the United States Champion. For the United States Championship in the main event tonight. But what's happened here is Finn Balor's turning it around on JBL as he stumbles down the corridor, and Finn Balor follows up with a bulldog. Stomp to the back of the head from Finn Balor now as this just continues to go on backstage. These guys taking it to each other. Absolutely taking it to each other. And JBL hitting a clothesline right there on Finn Balor. Following up, I mean, these two guys are just going back and forth right here. Who, if any of these two superstars are going to leave standing? I mean, it's a good thing neither of these guys have action later on tonight. And Finn Balor looks like he's about done with this as he plants JBL on his back. Finn Balor briefly falling to his knees, though. A lot been taken out of him right here. Is Finn Balor going to think of a coup de grace for one of these boxes? Or is he going to try and line up a 1920? Or whatever the move is called. Finn Balor off the top of that box there. Flattening JBL. And again, sending him down the corridor. Bruh, tell me, Finn Balor is feeling it now. Damn, just like that, you feeling it? But don't tell me that's goddamn. That's Mr. Zayn. Sami Zayn wants to be on Smackdown Live so bad. Your boy, who is that chick, though? Who is that Sami? Bruh. Who is that Sami Zayn? Forget this beef. Don't go in there. No. Who is that thick honey? Who is that? Oh my god. Somebody screenshot that, bruh. She was fine. Yo, let me get on the headset and talk to the production team. Jake, forget about the show. Forget about lighting and cameras. Who is that chick that Sami Zayn? It don't matter why Sami Zayn's on SmackDown Live. That ain't what. Oh god damn! Finn Balor just got his whole neck. No, it don't matter why Sami Zayn is here. Forget about Sami. Who is that fine little honey that he was just talking to? I ain't gonna ask you again, bro. We're gonna talk about this all night if we got to. Who is that? Look who we got coming down to the ring. Seth Rollins picked up a win last week over Luke Harper in his one-on-one matchup. He did all the business. He did everything on his end. And was later attacked by your WWE Champion AJ Styles. And they went at it. And Seth Rollins, he came out on the upper hand. Like, he got a better of the exchange. AJ Styles, we both know you are a coward. And we both know also that I am better than you. Each time we've stepped in this ring, Seth Rollins is the one who's came out the phenomenal superstar. And I say that with quotation marks because there is nothing phenomenal about you, AJ. So we've all seen AJ Styles try and gain the upper hand on me when I'm not looking, when I'm not ready for an assault. But now, I'm giving you the chance to show us all that you're actually a man and a champion. Come down to this ring right now, AJ. And let's do this one-on-one when we're both ready to throw down. And Seth Rollins is calling out your WWE champion. And he is answering. He's gonna, of course, yeah, he's gonna walk through the shit. I mean, God, we about tired of that. Oh, man, we about tired of that. AJ Styles, however, I mean, we're still waiting for our answers from AJ Styles. He's your WWE champion, though. That is all that matters. And AJ Styles is able to come down to the ring knowing that he has the belt. He's the man, really. Seth, you want to fight? Is that what you want, Seth? I mean, of course it's what you want because I am the WWE champion. So you want a piece of me. Everyone's eyes are on AJ Styles now, isn't it? Just like everyone's eyes were on you and everyone was ignoring the phenomenal one. I had to fight for my chances week in, week out, and I was still never given what I deserved. AJ, you want to talk about deserve? You want to talk about earning your chance? You want to act like a big boy? You just look like a child, AJ. You stole the briefcase as far as I'm concerned, and you stole that championship that you carry around on your shoulder. You haven't earned anything. You don't deserve anything. Well, guess what, Seth? Whether you believe I deserve it or not, the fact is I am the face that runs the place. I am the champ that runs the camp, Seth. So you, if you want this belt back, you have to go through me. But here's the thing. We're not going to fight now. We're not going to throw down in this ring tonight, no. If you want answers, meet me next week and you'll get all the answers you need. And there is, I mean, I don't know if Seth Rollins accepted. I assume he'll be willing to meet AJ Styles, but he didn't say it as such, you know. Lord. What it is, ladies and gentlemen, what it do, what's up? We now have the main event of the evening. And coming down to the ring first is going to be your challenger. It's going to be the glorious one, the former United States champion of the world, the man who lost his belt at Royal Rumble. And he is looking to get his belt back straight away. He lost the belt to Ty Dillinger, still yet to beat Ty Dillinger or pin him. Ty Dillinger just beat him, but he's definitely going to want to change that tonight. as he's wasted no time calling his rematch clause to effect, as he gets his chance to get the United States Championship back again and make the division what he would call glorious. I guess he'd call it that. Bobby Roode has been, I mean, they released Bobby Roode's goddamn entrance for 2K18. I don't know, man. Let me know what you think of that. If you ask me, that shit don't look good, man. He looks so stiff. It's crazy. I was hoping for so much better from Bobby Roode's entrance on 2K18. They let me down so far. But boy, I mean, I don't know, man. It is what it is. But now, his opponent for the evening, the champion, Tye Dillinger, the perfect 10. And you could just hear how much the crowd love him. Tye Dillinger, with that championship around his waist, his first major championship of the series of his WWE career. Tye Dillinger has to defend his championship for the very first time against the man who he took it from. As you usually do with the rematch clauses and everything, you gotta defend. You gotta make sure you can knock off the man you've beaten. And he wants to make sure that his reign, they say you're not really a champion until you defend your belt. And will that be the case for Tye Dillinger? Will he be able to defend his belt tonight in the main event on Smackdown Live? Bobby Roode has basically blessed us with a brilliant main event, because we didn't have to see a championship match tonight, because he's given us one for free on live television here on Smackdown Live in the US Championship. Bobby Roode and Tye Dillinger, which one of these two men will go into the Royal Rumble as your United States Champion? Because we're most likely going to see these two face off against each other at Royal Rumble anyway. I mean, if Bobby Roode doesn't win, maybe not. Maybe we won't give him another chance if he doesn't win. And maybe we just won't have a United States Championship match at Royal Rumble. Because like I said, it's going to be a long pay-per-view already. So, I mean, if we don't have to put a match in that pay-per-view, we ain't going to. So maybe that's what happens. If Bobby Roode doesn't win, maybe we just don't give him another chance. Or at least definitely not at Royal Rumble. And we'll see what happens. But Bobby Roode seemed confident that he can get the job done. As Tye Dillinger goes for a dropkick but misses. And allows Bobby Roode to gain offense. And there he is with a back suplex, dropping United States Champion on the back. Bobby Roode trying to get his championship back. Maybe not. Bobby Roode a little bit cocky there. Counters Tye Dillinger, hits the back suplex and shows off a little bit. And your United States Champion punishes him for that. Bobby Roode with a European uppercut though. And a big clothesline from the former United States Champion. Well, I am excited to see. I want to see Bobby Roode's taunts though. His entrance didn't look great, but I want to see his taunts though. I want to see the glorious taunts though. But right now, taunts ain't important. What's important is who leaves SmackDown Live tonight as your United States Champion. As this rivalry is brewing. It's brewing. Bobby Roode working on this arm here of Tye Dillinger. And drops him down to the canvas. So far, the amount of people that Glorious DDT has knocked off in this series, if he can land that, it might be a lights out for Tye Dillinger. Dropping Tye on that needle, right on that gut. And Bobby Roode showing off just a little bit, saying, glorious! Glorious! And as much as the crowd hate Bobby Roode, I said Bobby Roode, bruh. As much as they hate Bobby Roode, they always get behind this glorious ideal that he has. As Bobby Roode sends Tye Dillinger outside. Tye Dillinger, a little bit worn down, doesn't know exactly where he is. And Bobby Roode looks like he's going to find himself outside off the rope. As Bobby Roode flies through the air. Bringing out new techniques to try and take Tye Dillinger off of his championship perch. But Tye Dillinger quick to reverse there. Sending some stomps to the chest of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode looks like he's about to fight back. Oh, Tye Dillinger is taking it to him though as the referee continues to count. Tye Dillinger has Bobby Roode up against the barricade. And what's he going to go? Russian leg sweep with the back of Bobby Roode's neck crashing against that barricade. And Tye Dillinger As the referee continues to count, Ty Dillinger sends Bobby Roode face first off of that turnbuckle. These two men, we have been able to watch live on Smackdown how these two rivalry has just grown. It's grown. These two do not like each other whatsoever, and Ty Dillinger thinks that sending his face against that turnbuckle is enough to get rid of Bobby Roode, but it isn't. Don't know who's going to win this match, who is going to be United States champion when we leave. But what I do know is we are going to see a good performance as Ty Dillinger again floating over that top rope with a Tope Atomico, and he is in control of Bobby Roode right now on SmackDown Live. Curse of the Commentator. We get at least one Curse of the Commentator each week on SmackDown Live. As soon as I say one thing, it's reversed, and Bobby Roode out of nowhere has absolutely taken the Curse of the Commentator as far as it will go, as he lands that spine buster, drilling Ty Dillinger onto the canvas. And what's he going to go for now? He's gone for, ooh! Ty Dillinger with a nice reversal right there on Bobby Roode, taking him down onto the canvas. And the crowd starts their 10 chants. Just screaming 10, 10, 10. And Ty Dillinger with his signature atomic drops, 2 in a row. And he's backing up into that corner. He's signaling the end of this match. Ty Dillinger's getting ready to put Bobby Roode away. Setting up the beginning and the end. Walks over to Bobby Roode. Is Bobby Roode? No, he's not going to get out of it. And there is the tiebreaker. Ty Dillinger hooks the leg. This move has put Bobby Roode away before it's a 2. And Bobby Roode gets the shoulder up just before the count of 3. Ty Dillinger is not enough just yet. But will he soon put away Bobby Roode? Got Bobby Roode back on his shoulders. One more time. Nice move from Ty. I don't even know what that is called. Somewhat of a goddamn Samoan drop. But now he's lining up the end, going for the perfect 10, and Bobby Roode counters, and goes for a neck breaker. Bobby Roode, that was so close to being the beginning of the end, was so close to being the end itself. But Bobby Roode again with another neck breaker. Bobby Roode on a lifeline basically, almost finished. But with his last fight, able to reverse the perfect 10 from Ty Dillinger. And Bobby Roode is locking in a submission. Things have turned on his head so quickly right here on SmackDown Live. The United States Championship match looked like it was all but finished as Ty Dillinger lined up the perfect 10. But Bobby Roode reversed and got in control, but now Ty Dillinger again with a reversal of his own. And there it goes. Ty Dillinger going for the cover. Bobby Roode kicks out. Here we go. What's happening? Ty Dillinger with a drop kick attempt. Bobby Roode out the way. And what's he going for? Looked like he was lining up that impaler, that glorious DDT. Ty Dillinger's fought his way out of it for now. But Bobby Roode dragging Ty Dillinger down to the canvas and a drop kick to the back of the head. Where will this rivalry end? Will it end tonight? I doubt it. Bobby Roode going for the cover. Ty Dillinger able to kick out. And Bobby Roode telling Ty Dillinger to get up to his feet. Look at all the crowd booing Bobby Roode. He doesn't care. He's been down to the ring time and time again and told us that he does not care. Every member of the collective on a little journey to get them championships. The Revival. So close, but beaten in the Beat the Clock challenge by the Usos earlier tonight. Bobby Roode on a journey to get his belt back. Triple H trying to get his belt back also. Bobby Roode up on this top rope now. Off the top rope with a splash. And here we go. Bobby Roode dragging Ty Dillinger into the middle of the ring. And just a net. I don't know what to call that, but Bobby Roode is going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God, I thought he almost got free from that. But Ty Dillinger getting his hand up. I think the referee's hand even touched the rope there. Touched the mat. But I'm not too sure. Referee says it was only a 2. Ty Dillinger got his hand up. And Bobby Roode is in control of this. Will we have at least one champion heading into the Royal Rumble? Bobby Roode. Ty Dillinger just fighting back. He's against the idea of that. And Ty Dillinger out of nowhere with the perfect 10. The perfect 10 connects. Ty Dillinger pulling Bobby Roode into the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Bobby Roode kicks out of the perfect 10. Still we go forward in this match. Still we move forward. Ty Dillinger continuing to try and wear down Bobby Roode. And Ty Dillinger throws his neck down onto the back of the canvas. And here we are. Ty Dillinger. Neck snap right there. I don't even know that move. I need to find out the name of that goddamn move. I don't know what that's called. Because these dudes be doing this all the time. And I never know what to call it. But Ty Dillinger hooks the leg with Bobby Roode. Both of these guys getting relatively desperate. Just trying to finish this match off by any means necessary. But the tiebreaker and the perfect 10 didn't get it done. What will it take? I guess he's just going to have to try and go for another perfect 10. Another tiebreaker. But Bobby Roode not been allowed to lock in that glorious DDT so far. Up to this point, Ty Dillinger's been able to avoid it. But you can see what it's taken out of the United States champion. Back in that corner. Out of energy. And Bobby Roode, you can see as well, barely moving. He's down. He's not out though. And Ty Dillinger has him up on his shoulders. The tiebreaker. The tiebreaker connects. Is Ty Dillinger going to go for a cover straight off of it? It looks like he is. As he pulls Bobby Roode into the middle of the ring. Referee's going to count it. I think Ty Dillinger is going to retain. And he beats Bobby Roode in the middle of the ring. One more time. Ty Dillinger seems to be the guy who's got, he's got Bobby Roode's number. Ty Dillinger retains. Lord Jesus. I don't know what it is about Ty Dillinger against Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's beat them. He's beat them all. He's looked so strong. But right now, Ty Dillinger has his number. And he retains. He beats Bobby Roode again. And Ty Dillinger is still your United States champion at the end of another week of Smackdown Live. And he is such a fan favorite. Just listen to the crowd. They love him. They absolutely love him. And Ty Dillinger is going to leave the arena with that United States champion once again. With that United States championship, I mean. But that's all for Smackdown Live, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you join us for week 3 of Smackdown Live. As you can see, we've started posting a lot more often as we try and reach WrestleMania 1 before 2K18 comes out. So make sure you're checking the channel page a lot more often as we will have more than one video a week for each show. Peace.